If you clicked on this video, you're probably expecting your 2026 to be just another year, but it doesn't have to be. Let's talk about it. 2023 to 2025 for me have been some of the worst years of my life. I had no motivation and I was doing the worst I'd ever had mentally, especially in 2023 and 2024. 2025 was a little bit of a better year. I had motivation for a little bit, but then I lost it. Was doing really bad financially, and I had to sell my PC and pretty much all my electronics. So it made it harder to make content, and I lost even more motivation that way. During June of 2025, I was a part of List Pilers for Charity, ran by List Alas. She's an amazing YouTuber, by the way. Check her out. We were doing a fundraiser, and we were raising money for the Trevor Project, and it was a really, really cool thing. And I was super motivated. I was streaming almost every single day. I was streaming Warframe. Um, and I was every single night after I got off stream, I was like, okay, I have to plan the next stream. What do I want to do next in Warframe, or what do I want the next stream to be? And then after it ended, I streamed for a little bit, and then soon after that, I had to sell my PC, and I didn't stream anymore. But near the end of this year, I was thinking to myself, 2026 has to be different. I can't just go back and say the year's going to be different and then make no changes or just do nothing. So I made a couple of goals that I want to do for this year, and they go as follows. I'm not gonna go into every single one of them, but one of them is to start making YouTube videos again, get more consistent again, complete my video game backlog, start walking again. I used to love going on walks. I always loved doing that, and I just stopped out of nowhere. Get back into art again. I used to love drawing. I used to draw every single day, but then I got unmotivated because I realized how bad my art was, and I refused to do it. I died, and then I refused to do it ever again for a while. I actually drew something a couple of days ago. I'm not gonna show it because it's pretty bad, but I don't care. I don't care. Hey, I'm trying my best. I've always struggled with motivation, and I've always just seen every single year, especially in the 2020s, that it's just gonna be just as bad as the next, blah blah blah. And in some ways, 2026 can be a lot of people's worst year compared to the previous years. Obviously, I'm not gonna get into what's going on in the world right now, but if you know, you know. But yeah, I know that I'm just stumbling over my words and I'm rambling a lot, but yeah, I'm just not too good at commentary. I've had no motivation recently as I've been talking about, and I just wanna talk. These videos that I'm gonna be releasing, they're gonna be very very unedited. They're gonna have very light edits. Now, if I I have like a really bad stutter or like I stumble over my words a little too hard, I'm definitely, definitely gonna cut that out. But besides that, there won't be too much editing in these videos, and the thumbnails they're not gonna have anything high quality. I don't have the energy for that. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want this year to be different, and it can definitely be different for you as well. If you've been feeling unmotivated recently, just do things small. To have small sets. Oh, I can't speak. See, that's a good example right there. But set small goals for yourself. Let's say you used to be into running, but you just haven't had the motivation to do that anymore. Start small. I don't know. I don't know. What's a small run distance for someone who's wanting to get into running again? I don't know. If you know, leave it in the comments. But I'm just gonna say like a mile. Start with like a mile or something, and then just slowly get back into your marathon era, I suppose. I don't know. Or if you used to be really into art, but you just lost the motivation. There's that. Or find a new hobby. Maybe you're really really into video games and you've been watching streamers speedrun. That being Minecraft speedrunning, Celeste speedrunning. I don't know. Every game has a speedrunning category. But if you're into that, okay, get into speedrunning. It's something new that you can get into. I know it can be a very daunting task to get into at first, especially because there is so much tech that you have to understand. But hey, I mean, start small. Watch 2 videos. Don't and listen. You're not going to be good at it immediately. It's okay to fail. It is okay to fail. I'm making another video on that soon. It is completely okay to fail. You're gonna fail. Everybody fails. That's what makes us human. Everybody fails. No one's perfect. You're not gonna be the number one speedrunner in one day. And that's okay. That's okay. No one's shaming you for that. And if anyone does shame you for that, screw them. Okay? They're just mad because you have a better PB than them. That's all it is, and they're just a guy. Like you're not gonna be perfect in one day, and that's okay, and that's the main thing. And I have to learn that for myself because I've lost a lot of motivation from that. I've I feel like I have to be too perfect, and when I'm not perfect at something, I lose all motivation to continue doing it, and that just it kind of ruins it for me. Or you could do more with your video game backlog. Let's say you have a really big backlog like I do. Play games that you haven't played before. You know, finish up that backlog. You know you need to finish up that backlog. I'm pretty sure you have like 20 games in there. I'm speaking to you. You have like 200 games that you haven't played yet that you own, but for some reason you haven't played yet. So yeah, I'm talking to you, Daniel from Missouri. I'm talking to you, okay? Daniel from Missouri. Fix fix your backlog. Anyways, yeah, this video, it's really late at night. It's like almost 2 a.m. Alright, maybe it is. Is it 2 a.m.? Let's see what time it is. It's 1:20. Never mind. It's not 2 a.m. But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to go too long in this video. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But yeah, uh, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be making some more soon, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.